Good evening, everybody. I'm super excited for this live tonight. Okay, good evening, everyone. I hope you all are doing so amazingly well. I am very excited to talk tonight about self-confidence and receiving, and also why we heal. And I was making more recordings for Moon Rising actually in the recording studio today. Oh my God, all the new recordings are done. The editing is not done, but they are created now, and I'm just so excited for you all to hear them. Oh my gosh. But as I was doing these, and I was doing a lot of them, rather than writing out scripts, I was intuitively downloading what they should be. Hello to whoever's watching, let me know that you're here. And there was this huge piece of information that came in for me today as a message for something I should know so that I can help all of you. And it was this, that not everybody believes that they deserve to heal. And this hit my heart like a ton of bricks, because I am definitely quite empathic, of course, and I feel everything. Whenever I do healing work with anybody, I basically feel what you feel and transmute it into light. I go through it with you. Hi, Esther! How are you? How's it going? How's the man? Tell me the things. But yeah, I had this humongous intuitive hit that many people, also within my group, don't necessarily know that they deserve to heal, at least on a subconscious level. And this hit so deeply hard. And so if this may be you, whether you're hearing this live or in the replay, know that that is simply not true. We all deserve to have healing. We all deserve to be happy. We all deserve... I love the message at work listening. Thanks for listening while at work. You rock. We all deserve to feel our best. And we all deserve to be in a space where we're not self-sabotaging what we want and what we desire because there's some built-in resistance. Whew. And my God, is that true? That's true of relationships. That's true of money and business. And that's also why we heal. The thing is, yes, we all, well, not all, but many of us want wealth. Many of us want powerful, loving partnerships. Many of us want confidence. Many of us want to feel, unlimited. And you can feel unlimited, but we're human, right? We've had these human experiences, but we're also souls that have gone through many, many, many incarnations and gone through many different experiences that may not have served us. And so within that, there's all sorts of things that we've picked up along the way, right? And these things can, sometimes they can block us or make something like a hurdle that we have to jump over, but we can. We have the tools to do this. And that's what's so special about healing now is that, well, firstly, as I said, every single person deserves to experience healing work and to go through the full process, whether it's with me or it's not with me, whether it's nothing or your first meditation, whatever it may be, you deserve to have the full healing process. You deserve to feel your best because you just do, because your soul is not meant to be in pain. We are not built for pain and sadness and regret and all these things. We are meant to do incredible things. We are meant to divinely empower ourselves and others, and we are meant to fulfill our soul mission and add light to the world however we do. And it could simply be, and I shouldn't even say simple, it can be just that we have an idea of something that we want to create or something we want to do. So we deserve the healing. You deserve the healing. So if that is a block that you've had, I invite you to greatly examine that and tell it to kick itself to the curb, because you deserve to invest in yourself, whether it's monetarily or not. You deserve to invest the time in yourself. As I said, maybe it's not working with me. Maybe it is. If it is, I'm here for you. If it's not, begin by buying a journal. Begin by breathing. Begin by spending time with you. You deserve that. We have such a society of pushing things down and going, oh, I can't deal with it. I just have to get lost in the hustle and bustle of life. No, you deserve to feel whole and full and complete. And that's also why I'm so dang passionate about being a healer, is because I get to see you all make these insane transformations. And it's the biggest flipping honor on the planet. I feel like my heart's gonna explode. Okay, before I get too off topic. So, you deserve this healing. And also, our ancestors couldn't necessarily do it. And that's also when I'm doing past life healing with people, This happens a lot. Sometimes it's not just a karma, but also a karma that came about because of a specific lifetime where something was unresolved and a soul from your past incarnation didn't necessarily get to resolve something. They didn't necessarily get to complete something as a soul. And so they take that lesson into the next lifetime. So don't just do it for you, do it for your ancestors. Do it for the people that came before you. Do it for your current family. Do it for your friends. Do it for the people that you love. And do it because, if we have children, and many of us in this group are parents. I'm not a parent, but many are parents. I love you. When I go on a roll, I just go. You are so cute with how passionate you are about healing. I just wanted you. Oh, hug! Thanks, Esther. I just finished the most recent replay. Awesome! Thank you guys for watching my lives. It's much more fun when people are watching and when I'm not just talking to myself. But yes, I am super, super passionate about it because every single day I witness and observe and see people that, could actually feel completely different than they do if they knew what was possible. And that's part of it too, is that most people don't know it's possible. If you had asked, 2013, 2014 me as a teenager, oh my god, I was the most upset teenager. I had no idea healing was possible. Gosh, the thought of going to a therapist, I would have never gone. Well, it's not totally true. I did go, but I didn't find it particularly helpful because I didn't really commit to it. That's the other thing, is you have to be ready. You have to decide, I want change. I'm ready for change. Show me change. And then the right things will come your way and you'll go, oh crap. Okay, I guess I'm ready to face this now. So heal for you, heal for your ancestors, heal for your family, heal for all the, again, we can't make somebody else heal. That's not possible. Try as I might, though I might want the whole world to heal. If a person's not ready, they're just not ready. But when we do the healing work, we help inspire them energetically. They can feel it. They can see, oh, this person has grown. They have changed. And they can either choose to be envious of us or they can choose to be inspired. Let's hope for the second one, because that's even more beautiful. When you see people you love grow around you and evolve and begin to have this fiery new confidence, and it just spreads. It spreads like this beautiful, beautiful fire. So I'm really happy tonight, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just yes, this live. Let's talk. So anyway, how are you, Stephanie? Esther, I love that you're watching from work, and thanks for being so supportive. So anyway, heal for your future children. Heal for the people around you, because this is magnetic. Pain may be magnetic, but healing is just as magnetic, more magnetic, and that is the joy of light. So that's why we heal, because we flippin' deserve it. So next thing I want to talk about, receiving. So 2020 has been the year I have received more in 2020 than any other year. And I was trying to think, why? What was so special about 2020, even despite the whole COVID thing? And I realized, a few things. One, you receive by being you. Authentically, fully you. This means you without barriers. You without you trying to contain yourself and be small for other people. No, be big, bold, amazing you. Let's see. Stephanie says, I know, boo. I know. It can be a challenge, of course, to be in that space of gratitude when it's oh, I don't want to do this. But think of what the car gives you. The car gives you transportation. The car gives you freedom. And that is beautiful. Oh my gosh, I miss having a car. But that's another story. I haven't had a car since Boston. So I feel you and I'm sending my love. So how to receive? Receive by being you. Receive by, here's the other big kicker, giving yourself what you want. This is a big one of oh, of course I do. But do you? Do you give yourself all of the love you want? It's going to get personal. You've been warned. Do you give yourself all of the pleasure that you want? Do you give yourself the attention that you want? Do you give yourself the care to your energy? Oh, that's a cute name. I love that name. What the heck was my car's name? You're going to laugh at this one. Hildekar von Bingen. She had a great life until she died in 2018, right before I moved to Germany. But I love the name Penelope. I wonder if that's related to something. So, Where was I going with this? Yes. Do you give to yourself? Do you nourish yourself? Or do you always choose the most, maybe easiest option? Do you give yourself the time in nature? Do you give back to yourself? Do you give yourself space? Do you allow yourself enough sleep? Do you give to yourself? Because if we want to receive, part of that is giving to ourselves. I knew you'd like that. It's a little music nerdy joke because I can. Because why not? So, let's see. Oh, am I subconsciously blocking receiving? There are some people, and I did this in a previous limiting belief video, that believe that receiving might be viewed as being selfish. It is not selfish to receive. We're supposed to receive. We're giving wonderful people. We deserve to receive too. Notice it all kind of goes back to the space of deserving, which is solar plexus chakra. So it is not selfish. Also check in if you might have a primary defense, this would be a karma, of overgiving. Some of us tend to overgive because we want to receive back. Giving does not actually lead to receiving. In fact, it can actually potentially block it. So make sure things are in balance. Allow yourself to receive. Allow others to give to you. And that also means asking for what you want. And asking for what you want with friends, in the work situation, with romance. Ask for what you want. And if a person is totally unable and totally not giving, maybe not the best person to be in your life and in your energy. So, the last thing I want to talk about is self-confidence. What did I write? I can't read my own handwriting. You can have what you want. We are important and we deserve more. How many times in our lives have we settled for something or accepted something that wasn't quite good enough for us because we were afraid, ooh, what if that's all I can have? I love giving. I don't think I expect things in return often. So it's great that you love giving. I'm also super giving. I love to paint for people around the holiday time. But it's not so much about expecting. It's about knowing that you can receive too, and that it's okay for you to receive too, and that it gets to be equal. It doesn't have to be just I give and you take, but I, Stephanie, get to receive too. I get to have people give back. So it might not be I expect people to give back, but I allow people to give back to me. I get to experience that too. So make sure that even in your mindset about it, it's not just one way, because that might also be subconsciously affecting it. And of course, there's karmas that can help this. There's karmas that can help everything. So, what was I going to say? We deserve more. You can have what you want. How do we do this? Solar plexus is the energy point or the chakra. This is 2 inches above our belly button, and this is where our self-confidence lies. Also, if you're someone that likes crystals, sunstone or citrine is a fabulous crystal to own for this. So you could simply have this and put this 2 inches above your belly button and allow that to do some crystal healing. But one thing I thought of as a little mini free exercise, consider addressing every single person. It doesn't mean have to be actually addressing. It can just be you personally talking to them through writing, talking to them like they're right here in front of you, addressing every single person that ever made you feel less than, and speaking up in your power. Speaking up in your power. No, I will not be less than. No, I will not be made to feel small. My voice is important. My voice matters. My place on this planet matters. I flipping matter. I was thinking of a song that had the words "it matters." Anyway, not the point. Sorry, I get so sidetracked. But talking to every single person that ever made you feel small, and if you're a vocalist watching this, there could be a lot of voice teachers. And sometimes this is also parents, which is unfortunate but true. Anyone that ever made you feel small, speaking up to them and taking that back and going, no, I am big. I get to be big. I get to take up space because I am important. And I recognize that now, even if I've never recognized that before. Today is a new day. The end of 2020, we are making changes. Changes. And also from a karmic standpoint, compartmentalization of self-worth with fill in the blank. Many people have this with jobs. Like they think of themselves as only worthy if they have a certain kind of job or a certain amount of money or a partnership, but that's not true. You are worthy as you are right now, today, at 10:33 p.m. BST. You are deserving right now. You are important right now. And the other karma that I was writing about, and I'm going to close in a second because I'm trying to keep these 15 minutes or less, and I'm always so verbose. Extramarital child as a karmic imprint. This generally affects if we feel like we belong somewhere. And this comes back to past lives where perhaps we were not actually a part of a family that we wanted to be, or like that we were in, but we didn't feel quite included. So if that's you, know that that can be adjusted as well through karma clearing. But know that you do belong, and also happens with accepting the self fully. So that's another thing that can affect our self-confidence in our partnerships, and not just our partnerships, but also our work. So those are some of the things we are going to be healing and clearing all the way through in Room for Love. And if you're thinking about Room for Love and going, maybe this is maybe not necessarily this group, but maybe, or even a replay, it also affects your work. It also affects your work. These relationship and self karmas and this journey also affects the money you make and how you do in career. Why? Because these things to do with seeking validation outside, or if we're hiding ourselves, or if we're silencing ourselves, that has to do with jobs too. It's not just relationships. I think it starts with relationships and then branches out and affects jobs. So a long time ago, and I think it was Sarah Beck who asked this, and it was still one of the best questions I have ever been asked in about Alive was, Emily, do you think that love karmas, love imprint karmas, and money karmas relate? And the answer is absolutely yes. And I think that love karmas actually come first, and money karmas are affected most by them, because it's about the self, and that affects everything. So that concludes today. I love you all. Tomorrow's live, I want to go into that post I most recently made about struggles in relationships, and I want to just kind of riff and answer and coach on what people actually wrote. So that's what we'll do. All right, if this was helpful, consider joining Room for Love. If you have questions for me, ask, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Goodbye. Good night.